Good morning. There are a few odd things that we're going to go through today, so I thought I'd bring you guys along. I thought I would give you guys a tour of our travel trailer. It's a White Hawk 2018 28-foot trailer. I thought that we would talk a little bit about Texas tag and toll roads here in Texas, along with how we are going to film while we're in our truck traveling down the road with our GoPro Hero 6. So come along. This is where we take our shoes off, just to keep the inside of the trailer clean, because I'm a clean freak. Sorry. So this is our hat area. We do a lot of command hooks to keep our hats in order. We're huge on, obviously, baseball caps. Han Solo. This is a picture that my daughter and my son-in-law gave us for Christmas. So we've got that displayed. These are the pantry areas. It actually has got quite a bit of room. This is where I put all my pots and pans and leftover stuff that's really tall. Our Instapot, that kind of stuff goes into here. And then on this side, we've got all of our food, our dry food stuff. And these are pretty deep. There's 3 of them. They go back quite a bit. So that's kind of nice. We do have a lot of storage in here for the food stuff. This is our slide out. So this trailer actually does have one slide out, which combines the dinette set and a couple of lounge chairs. The windows are pretty big. It's really kind of nice because on sunny days like today, you can really get a lot of internal sunlight, external sunlight into the inside of the trailer. And then underneath the dinette set, there are storage all the way around. So this whole area has storage underneath it that sits right on top of the wheel well of the trailer. So you can get quite a bit of stuff in there also. This is our kitchen area. It's not huge, but it's not bad for this size of trailer. It actually has dual sinks, and with it came this really handy dandy dish strainer, which I really like because it can be used as a countertop. But the beauty of it is you can also run the water through it, so you don't have to actually move it every time you want to run water. It did come with the gooseneck, which actually has a retractable head along with a couple of settings on that faucet. So that's kind of nice. 3-burner stove. They're not massive. I can't get a huge pan on it, but I can get a couple of pans at a time. It came with also a tiny little oven. We have baked in it. I'm not going to be putting no 20-pound turkey in there, obviously, but it is a good size for Ray and I. Microwave. It's not a convection. It's just a regular old microwave. Our refrigerator. It's not massive. I think it's your normal size that you get in RVs, but it does hold quite a bit of stuff, and I do get quite a few items in there, along with the freezer. This is a pretty good fridge because we can turn it off on travel days, and it actually keeps the food cold for probably up to 8 hours. Here's our entertainment area. TV actually came with it, which is a good size TV. It has storage up here, which obviously is completely occupied. And then it actually has a couple of little cabinets here that we put our controllers in. It has this stereo that has internal and external speakers, and we do have the ability to hook the TV up to those speakers. So if we're listening to a game or something, we can actually, or the radio, we can actually listen to it outside if we wanted to. In conjunction to that, we also have the storage underneath here where we've put, our CDs and all of that good stuff, along with our little heater that we use when it's really, really cold. This is our bedroom. It's a pretty good size room. It does have a full queen size bed. It's not an RV size queen bed, which is nice. It still has the original mattress. We're probably going to replace that. This one's not the greatest, but it's doing okay for us right now. Each side has a very large storage space. It also has this wonderful window, which we really love. This really was a selling point for us, just because you know, we like to have light coming in, and all of the windows have these wonderful shades, which is really nice. The other feature in this particular travel trailer is, don't look at the stuffness of this closet, but there is a very large closet with 4 pretty good sized drawers and a countertop in this closet. This travel trailer has 2 doors. This is pretty nice because if you needed to get into this back area when the slide is in, you can through this door, because that slide actually closes up the door that comes into this room, so you can't get in there from the rest of the trailer. And then underneath the bed there is, again, a slew of storage. It gives us the ability to, you know, put extra blankets and pillows and whatnot underneath there. It also came with these wonderful buckets that you can put your shoes in and stuff that slide underneath there. There's 2 on each side. Right here is the bathroom. It's a pretty good size bathroom. The shower's a pretty good size. It has a medicine cabinet, and it has the sink with some storage underneath it, but the coup de grace of this particular bathroom is this storage cabinet. This cabinet is massive. I mean, we put all kinds of our extra, you know, linen and Kleenex and paper towels and all of that good stuff go into this cabinet. And in conjunction to that, it does have 4 additional drawers for, you know, hand towels and whatnot. One of the things that we don't have is we don't have pets. Instead, what we have is Goober. And so actually have him traveling with us, which is kind of cool. When we do travel, we prop him up in the bed and surround him by pillows, because he's not extremely fragile, but he can break. But he is kind of like our mascot. So one of the things that we discovered while we were here in Texas, literally our very first place that we stayed, is they have toll roads that you have to pay toll on, but it's not like they have toll booths. Buy a tag that you put on your windshield, and then as you drive along this toll road, it actually takes a picture of that tag and charges you from an account that you have online and that you populate with money online. It's actually really kind of slick, because then you can travel these roads without having to carry cash on you, and they don't accept cash on the road. So if you are on this toll road and you're driving down the road and you don't have a tag, they're going to bill you for it. And it's more than if you bought the tag. So you sign up for it, and they send you this wonderful little packet with your tag on it, and then you have to install the tag on your windshield. So we have a GoPro Hero 6. It's okay, the sound on it's not that great, but one of the challenges that we've had is I do not have a gimbal for it. All I really have is a selfie stick. So one of the things that we want to do is we want to actually mount this on to the windshield of the car so that we can take pictures within while we're driving, whether it be, you know, facing us or outside. So I'm going to give you that footage of us mounting this. It's also a very simple process, so I'll take you along for this one too. So since I have 2 things to install on the windshield, we'll start with the Texas tag, because the Texas tag is very specific in where it has to go. It can't be anywhere near metal. They recommend, and they do give you these instructions here, they recommend that you put it center about a half an inch down from your window rear view mirror. We'll place that one first, and then we can put the GoPro wherever it is going to fit the best. So we'll just clean this area real quick. Inside here is a chip that is red when you pass underneath the electronic readers that are out on the freeway. So once you put this in place, if you remove it, it's probably going to damage the chip. So you want to make sure that you do it right the first time. Right, so here we go. So this side is inside. This side goes up against the window. That's the Texas tag. Okay, so we fiddled around a little bit to figure out where to place this. The challenges that we have is it can't be too close to the Texas tag. And the other challenges is we gotta be mindful of the rear view mirror, obviously, because then you won't be able to see Ray, although he'd probably like that. I wouldn't. So we've decided that we would go ahead and put it right about here. It gives us the ability to film outside, and then undoing this and flipping around the case gives us the ability to film inside and doesn't have this obstruction of the rear view mirror. Hopefully this spot will work. I think that's where I had it. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this spot. Hopefully I got it level, otherwise all my videos are going to be crooked. Alright, so now we should just be able to pop in. There it goes. And video. And when we want to flip it around, we'll just pop this out, turn it around, and then we're back in business. Voila. So this is a test run of our GoPro 6 that we installed in our truck yesterday. We'll give it a little test run facing us, obviously, and facing the outside to see how our installation went.